Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BC, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. I'm out, as you guys can see, I'm out here in Times Square. We got Pops. You know, we're here for Better Be Ever Smith Fight Weekend. Look, just because we out here in New York, I want to make something very clear. Doesn't mean we're on vacation. Just because you see me going from place to place on Instagram, I'm here to grind, I'm here to work, and the videos will continue. Now, with that being said, and establishing on True School Sports, I had to make sure Pops was in this video because he knows a lot about the subject, right? And that is the subject of Top Rank. You know, Top Rank recently, for those that don't know, this news has kind of slipped under the cracks, but I felt like it was worth talking about. Top Rank has struck a deal and a partnership with Bud Light, and this guy right here, he knows a thing or two about some Bud Lights.
Yeah, man, you know? Bud Light is the king of beers, not Budweiser. Bud Light, and I love that beer, so I guess I'm becoming closer and closer to the Godfather.
So yeah, so you're saying Top Rank is where it's at.
That's it, man. They picked the right choice. That's right. Nothing better than a Bud Light.
Now I'm gonna get into the impact and the ramifications that this could have for their fighters, but I wanted to ask your opinion as a beer drinker.
Yeah.
Why do you like Bud Light so much?
For me, it's just the taste and being less calories. You know, beer can get you real fat as you get older. So by literally just drinking that beer, and for me, the flavor it just, for me, it feels good. So
yeah,
that's my opinion.
They have it. There you go, Bud Light with that free advertising. But look, I think this is good. It's good news for a lot of the Top Rank fighters. I think it's good. I think overall it's good news for boxing because, you know, one problem that I really think we have in boxing, especially here in America, you know, like as you can see right now, we're in New York City, right? They got so many things going on. Everybody's in their own, everyone's in their own little world. Everyone's going to here and there and everywhere, right? And I think boxing is very they don't really put a lot of marketing into the fighters, right?
Yeah.
And I think boxing needs to do more of that.
And I'll tell you something. I drank a Bud Light last night when I was playing pool.
Hey, we did play pool.
Playing pool with the trainers.
We were playing pool with Russ Abner and John Iceman Scully. It was pretty fun. But yeah, it's good for if you're a Top Rank fighter, let's say a younger fighter, we'll say Edgar Berlanga or Teofimo Lopez, right? These are guys that Top Rank has high hopes for. You know, both of them really aren't in the best of form right now, but they did research for Bud Light, and they said and I didn't need a survey to tell me this, but they said a big portion of Latinos drink Bud Light, which I'm not,
I mean, who doesn't? So I mean, it's a great thing for anybody. I'll tell you, for me, gatherings, like I said, it's my opinion. I respect everybody else's, but Budweiser not the king of beers. Bud Light.
Bud Light, yeah. So listen, it's good. It's good for the fighters. Like I said, at the end of the day, the most important thing for the fighters, aside from winning the fights, is to get out the ring with as much money as possible. And one of the ways you make the most money and maximize revenue as a fighter is if you have these unique opportunities like endorsement deals, sponsorships, things like that. So I think it's great. We've seen it in the past. I've done a video about it in the past. Like Ryan Garcia has a deal with Gatorade, and just little things like that make the profile of a fighter much more visible. It makes the profile of a fighter much bigger, and it just leads to so many more opportunities. So if you're a Top Rank fighter, whether it be Teofimo Lopez, whether you be who else is on Top Rank, Tyson Fury, anybody on Top Rank.
It just brings more exposure to the sport and to Top Rank, because they're actually signing with a marketing brand that people are familiar with.
Yeah, and it's a marketing brand that you can kind of see it's coming from a mile away. Yeah. It's not the most surprising thing, because last year before the Kambosos fight, Bud Light actually was one of Teofimo Lopez's sponsors before that fight. So, a little tidbit there. But yeah, that's the news, man. For those that don't know, Bud Light, as Pop says, the real king of beers. They have struck a deal with Top Rank, a sponsorship deal with them. So now you got beer companies getting back into the boxing game. We know back in the day, Budweiser used to always be had the little sponsorship on the ring. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I think it's a good time for boxing. There's a lot of great fighters, and more so than them being great fighters, I want them to be great stars of the sport, to where like now we can really grow the sport, and more people that are walking, you know, look at these streets. For those who have never been to New York, there's always like, it's a cesspool of people, you know. So more people on these streets should know, you know, who guys that fight under the Top Rank banner are. Not just Top Rank, but all the other companies that have great fighters. Anybody's a great fighter, I feel like, should be known all around the world. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. True School Sports in New York City, and like I say in every single one of these videos, you know, we could be in New York City, but you can love me or you can hate me. And I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button, and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.